What if there was a trick where you could find multiple scales within one simple scale that you actually probably already know how to play? Let's choose a simple scale. Let's choose G major. I'm going to play that G major scale on a tenor sax, which means it's a concert F major scale. A pretty recognizable sound. Now, instead of playing that scale starting on a G, we're going to start it on an E, which is the 6th note of that G major scale. Now, I find that quite amazing that it changes the sound so much just by changing the starting note of the same group of notes. And the sound has changed so much because we're now actually playing an E natural minor scale. It's the same notes, different starting note. Now let's keep that G major scale, but instead of starting on the G or the E, we're going to start on the D, which is the 5th note of that G major scale. Again, it changes the sound so much just by changing the starting note of that same group of notes. In this instance, we're actually playing the D dominant 7th scale. And what's great about this simple trick is we can apply this to any major scale we are playing. All you've got to do is change that starting note. Suddenly those 12 major scales that we might need to learn turn into 36 scales that we already know. Now, an interesting exercise might be to write all these scales out. Write your major scales out and then link those major scales with your natural minor scales starting on the 6th note of the scale and your dominant 7th scale starting on the 5th note of the scale. If you didn't have the time to do that, or you don't really fancy doing that, then I've done it for you. If you want that sheet with all 36 scales on it and how they're linked, then all you need to do, follow the link in the description, go to my website and sign up to the mailing list in a specific area, and I will get that sent straight over to you. If you're already subscribed to the mailing list, don't worry, you can just send me an email directly and I'll send this 36 scale document straight over to you. Thanks very much for tuning into this video. I hope you found it useful. I'm gonna do a few more of these videos on scales because that's not the end of the tricks that you can do with a major scale. Those are just a couple of things that we can apply to a simple major scale to get you more comfortable playing many more scales. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time.